So the Batgirl is filming right now. Do you think Michael Keaton will be in it? And also, Zack Snyder's Justice League was a huge hit for HBO Max. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. First, let's talk about Batgirl. Then, we're going to talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League and the rest of the Snyderverse. Alright, let's talk about Batgirl. Now, Batgirl is filming right now as Leslie Grace is there prepping her makeup to shoot Batgirl scenes. And you can actually see in the background, you got that red hair going on. Yeah, she's going to be a redhead. Then you got the directors on Instagram showing Brendan Fraser on the set of Batgirl. He is Firefly. They also wished him happy birthday to Brendan Fraser, which is really awesome and wholesome. But there was an article that went out from Murphy's Multiverse talking about Michael Keaton. It looks that Keaton's work on the upcoming Sony release Morbius is not quite done. Michael Keaton will reportedly be doing more filming work for Morbius next week. Which a few weeks ago, Michael Keaton said he was going to start shooting Vulture scenes, and this could be a part of that. But if he's truly shooting a lot of Vulture scenes for maybe multiple movies and not just Morbius, then who's going to be the Batman in the Batgirl movie? Remember when director Falal Bilal posted this on Instagram with the hashtag Batman for a Batgirl movie? Almost insinuating that they're going to shoot Batman scenes pretty soon or are currently doing it? If that's the case, then who's Batman and Batgirl if Michael Keaton's too busy shooting Vulture scenes in other movies? I didn't know that there was a lot of different blogs and articles talking about how Michael Keaton was going to be in the Batgirl movie, so I went back to the initial trade reports on Michael Keaton reprising his role as Batman for the Flash movie and possibly other DC projects. This is what I came up with. Last year, the Hollywood Reporter says Michael Keaton in talks to return as Batman for Flash movie. And within that article, there's a little tidbit about Batgirl. Let's read it together. But wait, there's more. If the deal makes, Keaton wouldn't just return for Flash, but possibly for several other DC-oriented film projects. Sources tell THR that the role being envisioned for the veteran actor is akin to the role played by Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Something of a mentor, or guide, or even string puller. Batgirl is one of the projects in development that could fall into that category. And it's interesting because everybody's taking this paragraph and running their own stories or talking how Michael Keaton's going to take over the DC universe, when it really just says that he could possibly be in other DC projects, could be in Batgirl, and his role is more like a mentor, a guide, a string puller. I haven't found any trade report that actively says he's taking over the role of Batman. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see when the Flash and Batgirl movie comes out. But the signs are there that it's seemingly like Ben Affleck would reprise his role as Batman, or at least they choose that Ben Affleck's Batman is going to be the Batman of the current DCEU. So the mystery continues on, but all this evidence is really piling up. Now that doesn't mean that Michael Keaton can't show up with J.K. Simmons in January to shoot Batgirl, but it doesn't mean he's going to be the Batman for the DCEU. And here's hoping that maybe Batgirl could lead to that Ben Affleck Batman movie anyway, because if you remember, Ben Affleck's Batman movie would have introduced Batgirl. Alright, let's talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League and the rest of the Snyderverse. Now, I know there's a lot of negativity out there that Zack Snyder's Justice League didn't do anything for HBO Max. It wasn't a success because, they haven't released official numbers for HBO Max. You got the Samba TV stuff. There are a lot of third-party numbers that show that Zack Snyder's Justice League was indeed a success. In fact, the company that HBO Max hired to market Zack Snyder's Justice League released this incredible video that you should see.
Since 2017, fans have been clamoring for Zack Snyder's vision of Justice League. As an extension of the HBO Max team, Homebrew developed a social marketing campaign focused on community management and epic creative honoring Zack's vision, ultimately delighting fans and breaking social campaign records.
My lord, this world will fall like all the others.
We focused primarily on Twitter to serve the always-on fan base, while we used Facebook and Instagram to reach mainstream audiences. We created rollout strategies for the film accounts and partners to build a unified ecosystem. Most of all, we activated the fans.
Happy birthday, Mr. Zack Snyder.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Zack.
Happy birthday.
We engaged directly with audiences to boost conversation while actively listening to adjust our strategy in real time. including converting top-performing creative into paid media opportunities. Our massive social campaign earned over 34 billion impressions and helped make Zack Snyder's Justice League a tremendous success for HBO Max.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us united.
So not only is this a reel for homebrew to, get more attention with other companies to show that they have great marketing skills, but it does show that Zack Snyder's Justice League was indeed a success, a big success. There are numbers, and they even admitted that it was a great success for HBO Max. But what's also interesting is that Warner Media executive Jason Kilar actually shared this article from Vulture. Seeing this kind of question posed by others make me smile, given I witness daily how incredibly hard the Warner Media team is working to delight audiences around the world. Did HBO Max win the year? And within that article, they included all the movies that went straight to HBO Max and how HBO Max is doing, and they even included Zack Snyder's Justice League, along with the straight-to-Max release of the so-called Snyder Cut of Justice League, resulting in a slew of new subscribers with nearly 3 million joining in the first quarter of 2021 alone. And it's great to see Zack Snyder's Justice League included in those titles that made HBO Max a success. And hopefully as part of that package that made HBO Max a success and truly win. And that's something we want Discovery to take notice of. And if you remember in their slides, they did include Zack Snyder's Justice League as one of their titles that they really want to build a franchise on, included with Lord of the Rings and all these other movies that's already on that Warner Brothers Discovery look. So it's not really admittance that Discovery is going to take over and restore the Snyderverse, but it gives us a little faith, it gives us a little hope. But with Zack Snyder doing a lot of projects over on Netflix, would he come back to do the Justice League 2 and 3 movies? Well, this was an interview months ago with Lightcast, and this is what he actually said.
Discovery comes to you maybe at that point and says, Zack, we need you. We want it. What's your first response?
Let's go. I mean, I don't know that I don't have really a hesitation. I mean, obviously I love the characters and I love the world. It's really, they just have another idea, and I've said it many times in the interviews, it's like, look, they own the thing. They can do whatever they want. It's true that it was probably it's more surprising that they would take an old movie and remake it in the way I want to do it than to make a sequel or to continue making these movies. That seems crazier. So clearly crazy stuff has happened in relationship to this whole world. And so, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yes, stranger things have happened, and there is still a lot of faith, even from Zack Snyder and other people, cast and crew, including Ray Fisher, that maybe, just maybe, Discovery could come in and say, hey, let's make Justice League 2 and 3. Guess we'll have to wait and find out next year, mid-2022.